answering your questions about retirement. It's Money Talk with Michael Eastham.
My company recently started an employee stock purchase plan. I'm not sure if it's something that I should do or not. Do you have any insight to offer about these?
Having the option to purchase stock of your company or an employee stock purchase plan can be a real good benefit, especially if you love the company you work for and you believe in the strength and longevity of that company, and if you plan to be there for quite some time. Because typically the way that these programs work is they give you the ability to purchase the company's publicly traded stock at a discount. Usually it's 15%. So think about that for a second. You're buying with a built-in 15% discount. Now, that sounds great on the surface, and it is. However, if the stock goes down in price, well, then it's not so much of a great deal. If the stock stays level or goes up, then it can be a better and better deal over time. It just really depends. Another thing that you need to be aware of is typically with these employee stock purchase plans, you've got a lockup period or a restriction where you can't just buy the stock and immediately sell it. You've got to hold it for a certain period of time. Maybe it's 12 months or 24 months or 48 months before you can sell the stock. That can be a restriction that you may not be comfortable with, especially if you're very close to retirement. If you've got a long road to hoe and you plan to stay at that company for quite some time, then over time, your expectation is that the value of the company is going to go up. That's right. You've got, you buy low and you sell high. That's the goal. Does it always happen? You don't need me to tell you that it doesn't. So there are a lot of things to consider there, but I would make sure that you understand all the ins and outs, all the restrictions, all the rules, and how it can benefit you if you decide to put money into it. Another quick thing before we close this question out is you always want to make sure that you don't have too much of one particular company in your portfolio. You want to diversify. Most of us would remember some of the companies over time that have gone bankrupt, right? Enron is the one case in point. People put so much money into their Enron employee stock and they went bankrupt. You don't want that to happen to you. So make sure that you're aware of the amount of money that you have relative to the amount of your overall investable assets. We typically don't like to see more than 5% in any one company. That's just a general rule of thumb. That's not advice, but certainly you want to keep that on your radar as you begin to invest in your employee stock. Hope that helps. Give us a call and we'll go through your entire picture to help you figure out where and if and where the employee stock purchase plan has a place in your overall financial plan. Thanks so much.
If you've got a financial question you'd like to have answered, click on the link below to submit your question. You may hear your answer on an upcoming edition of Money Talk.